Well, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
It is a beautiful morning and we're here at the Rattlesnake Festival. Isn't that great?
Back
How
in
exciting is that?
Hometown USA.
Hometown
My hometown
USA.
of Apache, Oklahoma.
That's right. So here we go. Now here's something you see everywhere around Apache during this time. The weekend of the Rattlesnake Festival, there are garage sales everywhere. And this is where you see the start of the Rattlesnake Festival. Now this is you can see if you look down there, we're about 5 blocks long now.
And it goes down over the hill.
And it goes down over the hill, which we'll show you a little later.
Go from it. Stay out away from me a little bit. Run some circles on the catch. Go. Circles around me. Go, go, go. Around me, around me. Don't run into smoke. All right, here they go. All right, let's see who should catch first. Who should we catch first? Over the head, behind the back, and around one of our brave volunteers. One down. All right, you three, come over here and run around me here without running into smoke. All right, don't pay no attention to me. Just run around like some dumb cows. You guys pretend to be cattle out here, all right? Let's see you bellow out like a dumb cow, like moo, moo, moo. All right, let's hear it. All right, we're going to get some of this clutter on out in front here. Over the head, behind the back, and around. Woo!
So I know you know everything, so how long has this been running?
This is the 36th year. And I don't know everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
So I caught a 5-foot snake in the second one that they did.
Oh my gosh.
So that would be 34 years ago.
That's true.
Yeah. And they paid us for him.
They still will. If you catch them and bring them in, they'll buy them.
One ticket for $3, 2 tickets for $5, 10 for 20. The gentleman by the name of Chris Rogers.
Well, okay. So guys, we're giving you a little verbal warning. We think this is a great video. It does have some things that might be objectionable to some people. So we put a printed warning in there.
Yeah.
So you can skip over that part.
Just snakes in general might be.
Might be objectionable.
There's another video coming up after this that will show some more of the things of the Rattlesnake Festival, like
Which is
the
Indian
dancing contest, which is outstanding.
Yes.
Cowboy Cow, the youth rodeo, and some of the other things that were going on down there. However, this video is mostly about the snakes.
Yes.
And they are overpopulated in that area. So someone asked if they release them back in the population, but they
And the
actually
answer is no.
They don't.
Over 10,000 people a year are bitten by these snakes. It's the largest. It's by far the largest population of poisonous snakes
in the U.S.
In the U.S.
There are a lot in that area, and so when they catch them, they do sell them to the butcher shop, and they will kill them right there, and then they cook them.
And some of them go for into medical research and things like that.
Yeah, and they use they milk it and use the venom for some of the things
what
and whatever.
The medical part I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They do milk them and use the venom for anti-venom.
So the snake pit and even the butcher shop were both very educational as far as I was concerned.
Right.
They tell you a lot of things about the snakes.
But we don't want you to get in there and get grossed out or offended. So we're putting this warning in there. Warning!
The butcher shop does show them chopping the head off the snake.
Yeah.
It's very quick.
But it is very interesting because the snake head, after you chop a snake's head off, they still can bite you and kill you.
For 1 to 2 hours,
yes.
I believe he said.
So,
yeah, so it was...
They show that in that process. So anyway, we hope you guys enjoy this. And some of you really will, and some of you really won't probably. But
and no one hates snakes any more than I
More than Debbie.
Yeah,
but
I don't like snakes. And I don't enjoy watching things get killed either.
That's
but I
true.
think this is a very interesting video. It's just consider it to be educational.
Okay.
Of any rattlesnake in the United States, just because there's more of them. Okay, I'll show you the business end of this one while he's carrying that other one around. Okay, you see that venom there that he just injected whenever I picked him up? That probably put you and your husband both in the hospital for a while. Doesn't take much at all, just a drop or two. And fangs are sharp just like a needle when you get a shot at the doctor's office. There, that's sharp. Again, this is a business end of a western diamondback rattlesnake. You get a picture, I don't care and he don't care. Nobody cares. He's not happy right now. No. Venom dripping off it. He's not happy. Again, like I say, just that drop of venom
Look at the venom just dropping.
can put you in the hospital. Wow. And this is a little snake. You can imagine how much a big snake like that one hanging up there would have had.
Wow, he's put out quite a bit.
Yeah, he is. He's agitated. He probably likes funnel cake too.
Here's the funnel cake he wanted.
Smart girl, you back up. That's business. You don't ever want to see that unless somebody like me's holding it, showing it to you. You see that out in the wild, you're probably in trouble. That's venom that you gotta live.
You'd rather do this. Are you
Yeah, I look like that.
Okay, Tom.
Yeah, that's the good picture. This is the bad picture. This was 3 or 4 hours after he'd bitten, and this was 3 or 4 days after.
Oh, you?
No, his dad.
Oh, your dad.
Yeah, he took 17 vials of anti-venoms in the hospital 5 or 6 days, and about 6 months of rehab to get over it. But that's what one bite probably snake felt like that one right there.
What's the purpose of being great?
We just like to show them to you and let people learn about them. And try to make them understand a little bit about them in case they run onto one somewhere.
Like run.
Like run? No, not really. You want to just freeze up.
Really?
Yeah. Stand real still. And more likely, you know, you might have to stand there for 10 minutes.
I'd probably have a hard time.
If you move fast, he's going to nail you. Because it's going to startle him. If you stand there real still, there in a few minutes he'll calm down and you can ease out.
I don't know, Ronnie. Nothing like that.
Okay, what do you got now? Okay, this next one Cullen's going to show you is a timber rattler. Not native to right around here. Got to get in eastern Oklahoma to find this species. He's real laid back. He rarely ever bites anybody. He does, though. If he does, he's got a neurotoxic venom that works on your nervous system. And if he bites you and that venom moves to your heart or your lungs, you'll die. Simple as that. Are you all rigged up, H? Okay. Where are you going? Okay, this is my nephew H. He's a snake hunter. When you start when you're three? Started when he's 3 years old, going snake hunting, and been at it his whole life. He knows a lot about snakes. He started when he was little, but y'all don't want to handle snakes like H does. He knows what he's doing. Been around them a lot. He's got boots on, got leggings on. Hopefully he's pretty safe. If he's not, I'm in bad trouble. Is that right, H? You want to tell them about him?
Then you are covered?
I don't know. Is Ronnie already, Cullen already told everybody? I lose track. I do this so much. I sort of forget where I'm at, lose track of what I've done, what I haven't done. Pick up one of them Western Diamondbacks. Get a little one. Yeah. Okay, this is a Western Diamondback again. H has got him with what we call a catcher. That's what we use when we hunt them, where we can grab them and they won't get away. We mostly in here use what we call a show hook that's curved where we don't hurt them. Again, this is a Western Diamondback. Yeah, don't squeeze him real hard. It doesn't hurt him as long as you don't squeeze him hard. Again, this is a Western Diamondback. Most common snake there is, poison snake there is in the United States. Probably each year there's probably 10,000 people get bitten by this species of snake, and maybe 8 or 10 of them actually die from it. As long as you get to the hospital and get anti-venom, more than likely you'll be okay. That one's a little big for you, Nate. Okay, what are you going to show them now? Okay, H is going to show you a non-poisonous snake. This is what we call a Western coach whip. H wouldn't be picking him up like that if he was poisonous. He knows. Put that over here. Hang it on that little. Okay, y'all can pet him. We may have already come around with him. I think we did. I think we did pretty bad for everything. I sort of got interrupted midstream.
How about the copperhead?
Copperhead. Didn't show the copperhead.
Didn't show you the copperhead? No. Okay. Show you the water moccasin?
No.
Timber, I think the timber in the Western Diamondback, because I had that one Western. Okay, this is a little copperhead. We only got 2 in here. He don't like the hook at all. Okay, he's not native to right around here. There's a few around, but not many. You get over in eastern Oklahoma, find a lot more of them. They're pretty laid back. They're not real aggressive or anything, but they've got a real potent venom. You get a bite, it's really usually a bad bite. Again, this is a copperhead. When he's born especially, he's a pretty little shiny snake. And after they just shed, they're a real pretty snake. It's been a while since he's shed. He's got dingy looking. Hey, he's trying that off the cottonmouth. Here he is down on the other end. Over here.
There's the cottonmouth.
Need to tighten him up. H has got to adjust his leggings. You get it? Okay. This is a cottonmouth water moccasin. He's a nasty old snake. See? Boy, you done lost them glasses here. You really look close before you reach down in the snake pit. You sure don't want one of them bite you on your hand. We got a guy that brings us snakes every year from eastern Oklahoma. One bit him on his hand 2 or 3 years ago, and it was a bad bite. It's a wonder he didn't lose some fingers or something. He got over it okay, but he was out of commission for a long time. Alrighty, anybody got any questions? Answer a question or two.
They don't give live birth, do they? They lay eggs?
No, they're live birth.
Live birth?
Just about all poisonous snakes are live birth.
And about how many?
They'll have 15 or 20.
Oh, wow.
It's too many.
Hard to tell. But
You could ask them.
probably is because mating season is late February. When they're born, they're the size of my finger and 4 inches long. And they can bite you and put you in hospital as soon as they're born. They got fangs and venom. No bigger.
I was bit by a copperhead, and it was only about 10 inches long, and it was a unbelievable 6-month recovery.
Yeah, they do a number on you. Burn like fire.
Yep.
When you beer, yeah.
What's the biggest one you have in there?
We'll measure the big snake Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock out there on that coat trailer in the intersection.
That's a coach whip. It's a different coach whip.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Don't want to make you fall in there.
One buried up there.
Now this is a world record for a diamondback, and it's what, 100?
We measured the world.
I think it's 88.
The world record.
88.5 inches. Okay.
7 foot 4 and 1/8. It's still the record.
Well, this is the butcher shop right here.
This snake will like to pop the belly that gets on your hands and it won't come off. Now I'm going to show you a couple of non-venomous snakes that we found here that actually den up with rattlesnakes. This is a coach whip. This snake here will actually kill rattlesnakes. It is a constrictor. We have 2 in that box and have to pull up around each other. Very, very pretty snake again. He's going to try to. He's going to try to. Yeah, this thing will try to get the heck out of here.
They are fast.
They are very, very fast. They get their name from the old stagecoach drivers, the whips. They're not slimy.
What are you saying? How to stand?
The old stagecoach drivers did whip they would use. They refer to them as coach whips.
Now, isn't there an indigo racer like that? It looks almost like that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a racer blade. I mean, it's a similar, same family. This is just basically a constrictor type. They actually kill rattlesnakes. They den up with rattlesnakes in the wintertime.
Oh, wow.
This is my sister and brother-in-law.
Well, how are you?
Hi, my name's Jim.
Stephen.
Stephen, pleasure to meet you.
She,
He coaches a lot of different things.
Now, this thing looks like it has the fangs are split.
well, taxidermy did that.
Okay.
They brought all the fangs that, the snake will never go without fangs. It's always going to have a fang. One breaks off, another
I
one
see
makes
the
a
ones
fang.
right behind it coming in.
Yeah. They'll just, what they've done is they've actually pulled them down. That's why they're smaller as they go. They break off, a new one takes its place.
Oh, wow.
They take its place.
That's a big snake right there.
Yeah, it's a pretty good sized snake. So I had him for about a month. I check him out about every other day. Some of you guys sat there and fight me all day long. We recorded the biggest rattlesnake, Western Diamondback here.
I know this woman.
We know that.
What are you doing?
I'm videoing you.
Very, very large
I didn't know you were video.
Yes. We're doing wonderful. Thank you.
Looked at you and not. But when I looked at this one,
Yes, we did.
Even with this.
well, I saw you with that.
Oh, yeah?
I could have gone a couple more inches.
Well, we're having a lot of fun.
I guarantee you it looks I know it. That's something. Sherry, your baby, I already pointed him out. I already pointed him out to
Yeah. So you knew it was coming at some point in time.
Exactly. Just didn't know it was right there.
So that's a rubber snake. Yeah.
They got bit while ago though.
That's what it is. It's an
I
snake.
attacked it while ago. I think it died. All right.
So then you have to
Now, as you see this snake, people think, well, rattlesnakes are shot back, they hit the floor and start attacking you. They still want to get away from us. They don't see us as a threat to them or a predator. We're too big. What they do is they defend themselves. As we provoke it, we agitate it, then it's going to attack. But even when we try to provoke it, it wants to get away.
You got to watch those holes down there at the bottom of the wall. They might come
There's
under.
only a hole right in
Debbie and Jimmy.
So,
I'm Micah, her son.
Skinner.
well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
He is a fine young man, let me tell you. He lives in Texas. He doesn't live here, but he comes back and helps with us.
That's awesome.
I think he works hard with us. Oh, yeah.
This is our ag teacher here at the high school, Patty. So we decided that we're going to have a prereq for ag teachers have to come and work the snake. Oh, yeah. That's just what they have to do it. Now, what that Now, as long as that venom doesn't come in contact with our blood, we don't have a hole in our finger or anything like that, that venom is not going to hurt us.
It's been a good milking sir.
Yeah, what is it? Hey,
Yeah, that one is full of it.
He's just pumping it, I'm telling you.
now if that was to bite you, that snake would probably cause a lot of damage to your skin. That venom that snake put out just right there. That venom is nothing more than protein. It's just a protein that our body doesn't like. That snake can bite another snake, it's not going to hurt it because that's a protein that snake has. Now, the other end of the snake is the rattle. Every time that snake sheds the skin, a new rattle forms. People say, hey,
So is that once a year?
you can do it multiple times.
Okay.
It's going to bite me.
So that doesn't indicate the age of the snake. Okay.
That snake, if it loses weight, gains weight, it's going to shed its skin. So it may, depending on how much food source it has, it may shed once or twice a season. Just depends. There's no way to say exactly. And plus, they lose rattles all the time. They break.
It'd be nice if we could shed our skin when we lost weight.
Well, we go buy new clothes.
I guess that's
Same thing.
Yeah, we were switching them from one box to the next, and one of them got grabbed in the middle, and it swung a little ways out there.
That's a. I mean, no matter how many times we have snakes before, when they strike that shit, it still scares you. It still fun on me. Now, come Sunday, it's like, oh well, do it again. But first couple of days, you have to get it. Because this is pretty, like I said, we say snakes are like people. There's some good snakes, there's some bad snakes. He's kind of laid back.
Does it have anything to do with its core still? Too?
No, just
It has to do with whether it's dead or not.
just basically their demeanor. I mean, it's just like people.
Oh, good. Here we go.
Yes, it is. Now,
I'll tell you about these heads.
ready?
Yes. Oh, my.
Look at those fangs come out. Good night.
Get my hat on.
Look at that.
It can register that that snake can do that for 1 to 2 hours.
A lot of people get bit that way thinking they're...
Well, yeah, there was a guy down in Houston last year. I think he died. He was cutting the head off and then he kick it and it did it. You know, if you're mowing your yard and you run over with a lawnmower and you got your flip-flops on or tennis shoes on and you just go kick at it, right there, all it's got to do is basically graze across your toes and you've been bit. Okay? And if I sit here...
Oh, wow.
Look at the venom pouring out of that thing.
So did he break off a vein by that, or is it still intact?
No, he's still pumping venom out there. Yeah. Now, if I had tennis shoes on or something like that, I just got bit. And chances are, he's going to do that because basically, he still has his brain, but you know, nothing else. So he's just going to continue to pump, pump, pump. So,
how strong is his fangs?
A lot of days, he hit my foot pretty hard. He may be done now. They're pretty tough. You gotta realize that that's how it survives.
Yeah.
Can I go with you?
Hey, you got poison on your shoes.
I told her she could touch the skin.
Come on. Let's switch places. Rock, paper, scissors.
No, you can win that.
Come on. Best 2 out of 3s.
You win it all the time.
All right. Oh, this one worked out. I get to go.
Yeah, win it, babe. Oh, yeah! You lucked out.
Man. You'll take my spot. You go again? Well, we thank you guys for showing up. We appreciate your time here. And I hope you enjoy your stay here in Apache. And if you haven't seen the snake pit, it's 2 doors down. If you haven't tried any rattlesnake, it's over at the Cook Shack over here, Cook Trailer. We sell the hides, we sell the meat, we sell the rattles. We'll be glad to fix your fancy if you want to buy something.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, Miss Becky. Okay, 86.5 inches. This is the, I believe, the world record for a diamondback. Western diamondback. It's a big snake. Look at the size in the middle. He's about, I would say, 5 inches in diameter at least. And look at the size of that head. Oh man. And they didn't make their box quite long enough. They had to curl his tail up here. You can't even... Wow.
Our guided snake hunt is at 10. As we mentioned, free entertainment by Cowboy Cal here near the stage area. There'll also be a best dressed cowboy and cowgirl contest at 9:30. As Cowboy Cal is
a piece of rattlesnake to eat.
Okay, good. I'll get to film that.
Gymnastics is going to perform.
Get your money out of here for that.
11 o'clock, Myron Beeson. 11:30, men's fancy war dance competition. 12 o'clock, Berla Thompson Memorial Women's Competition. Marlowe Gunfighters will be performing at 12:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, boy.
So it's $3. I mean, it's $3 for the rattlesnake and then $2 for something to wash it down.
Yeah. A Diet Coke.
We're going to wipe out the $5 bill. I don't
That's it. So Debbie is going to eat some rattlesnake here.
Yeah.
So it actually looks very good. It tastes like chicken, doesn't it, babe?
Includes Steve Bass,
Not
Gail
exactly.
Beavers,
Not
Roy
exactly.
Gibson, Dennis
But the breading is
DeForest,
good.
Cheryl Lindsay,
How is it?
Kevin
The breading
McRae,
is good.
Ron Orff, Ronnie Orff, Becky Skinner, Lavita Fortney, and Zach
How is it?
Miller.
1 bite was enough?
Yeah, it's yours. I'm not sure I got any of the snake.
Now I've got to eat some of this. Yeah. Okay.
Will be the 10th annual Youth Rodeo presented by Raptor G Ranch.
Yeah, the breading, which I didn't
Held
taste
at the Apache
snake yet.
Fairgrounds
The
Rodeo
breading.
Arena. They'll have bull riding, barrel racing, and
Yeah, the breading's good.
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
How's the snake?
2 in the afternoon.
I prefer
that again
chicken.
will be at the Apache
Yeah.
Fairgrounds Rodeo Arena.
Okay. Okay. We heard that you had the best Indian tacos here.
In the world is what I heard.
Yes. I want one Indian taco.
Everything on it?
No onions, no tomatoes.
No onions, no tomatoes.
Yep. Everything else, sir. One for $2 be enough, and then if you want something else, you can get it somewhere else or something. They got meat pies too and fry bread.
Oh, they got meat pies? We might do that.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?